Overall in the camp, I want us to come out with a good sense of who we are. I think as adolescents and youth and young adults in this generation, we always struggle with the question of who am I?
It's over there!
Hey, listen to this girl.
Over there! Hit this cabin at the end, right there.
Hey, Kevin!
And he was wandering in the woods. And then security! Hey, I'm telling B the story, alright? You don't gotta listen. So there's this dog wandering in the woods, and then he stumbled upon this house, and this dog goes into this house, and then he's immediately greeted by 100 dogs looking at him, and then they resemble him, so he smiles, and then all these dogs smile back. Yeah, like that. So then this dog, he leaves his house, and he's thinking to himself, wow, this house is pretty chill. Everyone was really cool. I think I'm gonna come back. So like a couple days later, there's another dog. He finds the same house. He walks in, he sees all these dogs looking back at him, and he gets nervous, and he starts to bark. Immediately, all these dogs start barking back to him. And he leaves this place, thinking, man, everyone here was shady, everyone here was pretty rude, I'm never gonna come back. But the twist of the story is that this is a mirror house, or a house of mirrors. So it just kind of reflects on your attitude. If everybody comes here with a good attitude, open heart, willing to learn, this is going to be a great experience for everyone. But if you're going to come and you're not willing to open, you might have a little reserve or a rude attitude, you might just leave here not gaining anything. And so I hope everyone comes here with the right attitude.
Well, my name is Zong Moa. I'm actually from Spokane, Washington, and I kind of live everywhere right now. So I wanted the youth to take that they need to know that they are made in the image of God. Once you see that, I think your perspective on life, perspective on yourself, and perspective on other people changes. And I think as youth growing up in this culture, it's very hard to understand your original image because we're just so saturated in the culture that we forget that we are created from God.
You say that you are a Christian. Your identity is not classified by the way you dress. Your identity is not classified by the way you talk. Your identity is not classified by what your friends think your identity is. Your identity is not classified by your career. Your identity is not classified by anything you do. But here's what it is. Your identity is classified by the one who created you, which is God. And here's the distinction, and here's the most important part. Here's how He created you. He created you in Christ. You guys see that now? He created you in Christ. So did you know that your new identity is in Christ?
I'm Janice. I'm from Salem Community Home Alliance Church.
I'm B, and I'm from Faye, Home Alliance Church. What I got from it was that society these days, we let other things take control of us, and we don't control ourselves, or we don't let God control us. And we also learn about how God categorizes people and how He put us into His categories as human beings, or as, about the same level, but of course He's going to be higher than us. But that's what I got from His service yesterday.
What I got was from was that we are made in His image, and like taking a selfie, we control how we look in it. Like on Facebook, our profile picture doesn't look like how we look in real life, and now I'm more like careful of like how He said, like, don't modify yourself so much to be like the world, and just be yourself.
My name is Josh, and I'm from the Northwest Morgan Alliance Church. I learned what he meant by being a selfie, because you gotta be who you are in Christ. Because if you don't know who you are, then then you just like calling yourself as a fake person.
My name's Eve, and I'm from Portland Hmong Alliance Church.
Yeah, I'm Jasmine. I'm also from Portland, Oregon Church.
I'm Green, and I'm also from that church. I learned that in this time generation, always reach out to others, and because when you present yourself to others, you're representing God, and what you say will touch others and make them see God in you. And yeah.
Well, for me, I kind of got the same thing too, but something that really stood out to me was that when you take a selfie, you have to always think, is it healthy for my image? And does God like it? Does God think it's okay for you to do this? And because everybody likes selfies, because I do too. Everyone likes pictures, but just some pictures are a little bit too much. But yeah, I just always have to remember that whenever I take a picture or whenever someone takes selfies of you or with them, you should think if it's healthy or not for Christ.
For me, like when he said like when you look in the mirror, what do you see? I don't know, like when he asked that, I was like, I don't know, like I don't really think about it. I mean, when I look in the mirror, it's to check if my hair is okay and all that stuff. But then like when he said that, like I feel kind of bad because like I don't think of myself as the reflection of God. Like I'm made in His image, So yeah.
Yeah, my workshop was called Biblical Manhood, and just wanted to get, hopefully, for the girls who attended to understand what kind of man they should look for. Someone who is able to lead them, and not just lead them, but to cultivate or to grow in them and to help them to grow. And for the guys is to understand that, to be a man of God is to be someone who is able to lead and to be willing to spread the gospel.
Well, the workshop that I led today was it was on the Great Commission and the adversary. And so what I talked a little bit about today was about how God has mandated us to go out and make disciples of all nations, and how important God's last words were, or Jesus' last words to us, to go out and baptize all peoples in all nations, to bring them to a relationship with Jesus Christ.
I'm Peter Chang, and I'm from Portland Hmong Alliance Church. I went to B's workshop, the Great Commission and the Adversary, and he spoke about how the Great Commission is mandated. It's not a choice. We should all be doing it. And he kind of explained about how Satan is out there trying to confuse us. So the Great Commission is not fulfilled, because once it's fulfilled, and Satan knows that he's lost. I mean, he's already lost, but once the Great Commission is filled, then Satan's going to be thrown back into the lake of fire.
Hey, so what does it mean to be selfie?
Yourself.
Self.
Yeah. To keep yourself, your image. Yeah, a healthy image.
Yeah.
It means seeing your God in yourself.
Yeah, 5 words or less.
God's image.
Right on. That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Describe selfie in 5 or less words.
Selfie in 5 or less words.
Yourself.
Selfless.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay. Yeah. Describe selfie. What does it mean?
It means to have self-control. Finding who you are.
Finding you are?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Me and selfie?
Yeah.
What is this? Don't take a selfie, be healthy or something? Is that what it is?
There you go.